Join us as we dive deep into the complex world of currency manipulation and try to break it down in a way that's easy to understand. Currency manipulation is a crucial concept in international trade and economic policy, referring to the practice of artificially influencing the value of a country's currency to gain an unfair trade advantage. Countries that manipulate their currency can create an uneven playing field, making their exports cheaper and more competitive in the global market, while imports become more expensive. This can lead to significant trade imbalances and economic instability. The impacts of currency manipulation can be far-reaching, affecting not only the countries involved but also the global economy as a whole. For instance, when a country artificially weakens its currency, it can lead to a surge in exports, but also potentially trigger retaliatory measures from other nations. The complexity of currency manipulation lies in its subtle nature, often making it difficult to detect and prove. The issue is further complicated by the fact that currency manipulation can take many forms, including direct intervention in the foreign exchange market, monetary policy decisions, and regulatory changes. China, for example, has been accused of currency manipulation in the past, with some arguing that the country's central bank has artificially undervalued the yuan to boost exports. The use of currency manipulation as a tool for economic gain can have significant implications for global trade and economic stability. Countries like the United States have implemented measures to counter currency manipulation, including the designation of certain countries as currency manipulators. The U.S. Treasury, for instance, monitors foreign exchange practices and publishes reports on countries that meet certain criteria for manipulation. Japan has also been involved in currency manipulation controversies, with the government intervening in the foreign exchange market to influence the value of the yen. The European Union has its own set of rules and regulations to address currency manipulation, highlighting the global nature of the issue. The US-China trade war brought currency manipulation to the forefront, with the US accusing China of manipulating the yuan. The trade tensions between the two nations led to significant volatility in the foreign exchange market, with both countries imposing tariffs and engaging in a tit-for-tat trade war. The implications of currency manipulation can be seen in the trade agreements between nations, such as the US-Mexico-Canada Agreement, which includes provisions related to currency practices. The G20 has also addressed the issue of currency manipulation, with leaders committing to refrain from competitive devaluations. The currency manipulation landscape shifted significantly with the signing of the US-China Phase 1 trade deal, which included provisions related to currency practices. The deal marked a new era in the trade relationship between the two nations, with a focus on cooperation rather than confrontation. The agreement highlighted the importance of addressing currency manipulation in trade negotiations, setting a precedent for future trade deals. The impact of the deal can be seen in the stabilization of the yuan, which has been more closely aligned with market forces since the agreement. In conclusion, currency manipulation is a complex and multifaceted issue, with significant implications for global trade and economic stability. Understanding the concept of currency manipulation and its effects is crucial in today's economy, as it can have far-reaching consequences for businesses, investors, and governments alike. Thanks for watching, and if you have any thoughts on currency manipulation, be sure to share them in the comments below. If you're interested in learning more about economic topics, check out my other videos, and don't forget to subscribe for more content. Thanks for joining Mind Expansion Daily. We truly appreciate you.